Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Steve from ActionNerd.com and did some Prime Day shopping for cheap action figures. So I've never been into the Super 7 action figure line, but they had some for as low as $4. So I thought, why not jump into it? Here's my haul. A little background on Super 7. So Super 7 was founded in 2001. A guy named Brian Flynn started it. He was in the graphics. He wanted the energy of the same youth type action figures he had. If we all remember, you know, the 77 Star Wars and that kind of fun stuff. And he got licenses for a ton of different things and then just kind of made some weird stuff. And so I was never impressed with them. And then I started looking into them after I got my first one on Prime Day. And it was part of the worst series, which I thought they meant the worst looking action figures ever. But I mean, look at the graphics on the card. I mean, it's almost a parody. It has to be a parody, but it's a blast. So let's go over some of the stuff I got, and we'll just dig into the stuff that you see first. And this I didn't even know existed. There's Motley Crue, and we've got Vince Neil here. This is Motley Crue, Shout at the Devil, black and white figure from Super 7. It's presented so well. Looks great. So I had to get them all because I'm a completionist on it. So there you've got, what is this, Tommy Lee and Nikki Sixx. Now, this is a dumb thing. Some vendors or some people in the Amazon world put these stickers on the back. Heat gun will take that right off. And where's old Mick Mars? There we go, Mick Mars. So what's really cool about this is they've got 6 strings on the guitar, so they paid attention to detail. Let me make sure Nikki Sixx, 4 strings on the bass. So I love this stuff. It's presented very well, and those are the black and white versions. They also have a color version, but this is on sale, and I believe they were like 40 or 50% off. Had to grab them. So then, as a comic book person, I started seeing these come up on, and they change daily with the Prime sale. So here is Super 7's take on Chamber of Chills. Now this is the skeleton, that zombie that goes after the young damsel in distress, straight from the EC Comics Chamber of Chills. Then we've got the Beyond. This is a werewolf monster looking guy. And then this is a very famous one. This is the Chamber of Chills cover where through the cocktail glass, you see that the lady is actually a monster with a skull. I think that's so cool. These also are Toxic Glow, whatever that means. But, you know, I didn't show on the back of these. Look at the back of them. So you can, as a collector, you want to see what's the, what else you need to get, a little story behind each one. Good stuff. Let's look at this one. Well, this is something different. This is the weirdest. And this reminded me, of course, right off the bat, of Mayor McCheese. If you remember the old McDonald's commercials, they had Mayor McCheese on them, and this guy's name is Zombeef, and he is a frightening fast food freak action figure. Again, you can go back, look at the back, just like the old 12 card, 8 card type action figures, and check off what you need. Very cool on that one too. Get my Godzilla Kleenex holder all the way. The Unseen, another great looking glow in the dark from the horror figure line of the pre-code era, which is the pre-code of comic era. This guy, you know, the artwork on it looks great, and then they captured it pretty well on the figure. Black Cat, I actually have this comic, and here is the Black Cat figure. And this guy is Toxic Glow as well. Looks like he comes in an accessory. I don't know what it looks like, a test tube. I may be wrong on that, but that's what it looks like. So very cool on that one. Chilling Tales. Oh, look at this creature. This is the Graveyard Ghoul. And they have a little story on the back. This one says, the year is 1879. The crime scene is a dark, desolate graveyard where the hairy and red-eyed fiend is captured feasting on a dead human body. Although his eyes aren't red, but that's maybe because he's the toxic glow version. Here's a weird one. This is another weirdest. This is called Trauma Bomb. Trauma Bomb. Again, these figures were 40 to 50% off. This was cool. This guy's name is Blood. He's part of that weirdest line. He's a bit of a rock star. He's got a bat 6-string guitar, and I think there's a couple variations. Got a gold tooth on him. Looks cool. Okay, now we get into the worst line, and I don't have these in any order at all. This is that line that I thought was a parody to be the worst superheroes ever. This is called X1, the Nameless Prototypical Killer Android. Now these with this have an accessory. This has a vinyl cape, if you remember the old vinyl Jawa in Star Wars line, and he's got his sphere. Wow. More the worst line. This is X the Unknown. I think these blue ones are called the infrared line, and again, I'm just getting used to what Super 7's doing, but I have become a fan. This guy's X2, the Unknown Mysterious Shadow Assassin. Another X2. Must have been the $4 ones. X1, another X1. Again, some of these were so cheap, I grabbed 2. Now, here's the problem. I didn't show this close enough, but about 4 of them came trashed. The card was trashed. I've got one in here that was actually ripped open. The back of this one's bad. This is another X2, the Unknown, ripped on the back. So if you're one of those that keep them in the card and want them perfection, hey, or is it perfection or where? I don't know. Anyways, here is X3, the Enigma, and this one's very cool. It's got a see-through head, so you see like gears and stuff in the head, and then it comes with a massive Gatling gun. X3, the Enigma, Uncanny Death Dealer. I have to start dropping to the ground. Here's another worse. This is X3, the Enigma. Again, must have been the $4 ones. X5, the Annihilator. Now this is the one, the card is completely, look at that, completely ripped. This, I think, and correct me if you're a Super 7 person, this is the first of those X line of the worst. So they have an orange to them. Got another X1. Again, the card. Okay, what do you get for $4? Another X5. And again, if they were cheap, I just grabbed them. X5. This was cool. Now, this is the weirdest line. This guy's name is Gore Ior, the Immortal Fighter of Pain, Immortal Battle Damage. So his head's actually split open, and you can put the axe in his head. And again, just great. His leg comes off, so his arm comes off. He comes with swords, axes, a great axe. Fun stuff. The Mummy's Hand. I thought this was cool looking. The Severed Hand of Horror. Now this one came out great. This is a mint card. Almost. Okay. Another one of those. Really cool. So if I got doubles, it was like $4.80 or something like that. Here's another version of Blood. He's got a blue guitar on here and a little bit different color. The weirdest. Blood. Rock and Roll Vampire King. Oh, so this is another Gore Ior. I hope I'm saying that right. And this guy has a ton more blood. So the first one, if I can reach it, the first one's blue. This one's kind of a gray or white looking body, different. But man, they look great. And they're really gory. Like this has a ton more blood than this one. A ton more blood. Like his whole head and chest is just blood. This guy's just got a couple wounds, except for the axe wound in the head. Trauma Bomb, another one. Here's another card. Look at this. Look at it. It was actually folded like this to fit in the box. Dummies. This is Trauma Bomb, and he's got a gold head, just like the other one, but cheap, $4. Here's a cool one. Trash Squatch, the ghastly, nasty garbage ghoul. Part of the Weirdest series. It's, you know, reminded me of Oscar the Grouch, but of course, he's the whole trash can. And two more left. This is the Toxic Glow Mysteries of Baffling. So this guy is called the Seaweed Monster. And he's got his little story back here. Wow. That's a fun one. And the art is fun. Super 7, you got a fan now. And finally, this one's actually got a lot to it. This is, again, Toxic Glow, Glow in the Dark. This guy is called Commander Ben Woodruff. And he's of ghostly weird stories. And looks great. So, hey, that was my Amazon Prime haul for Amazon Prime Days here in July 2025. I subscribe to Super 7 now. I will probably grab all of these series because I like to be a completionist on these type of things if I really enjoy the figures. And they've won me over. You know, at first when I saw them, I think I originally saw them at Target, I was like, okay. But yeah, you're right. They're not that great. You know, I saw them doing Thundercats and some of the other licenses they do. They do Universal Monsters, which I'm a fan of that. But some of these things are just, they're so cool and unique to work with that I thought, yeah, let's grab them. And especially the price. Again, these were 40, 50, I think some were even 70% off because I think they have a $20 MSRP. May be wrong on that, but Super 7, you got me as a fan. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're going to have some more haul things as we find some better deals. We're going to do some haul shopping and toy hunts. So thanks again. We'll see you. Bye-bye.